Welcome to week 7 of our coronavirus time capsule, the week where lockdown measures are beginning to ease in the UK.
And this week the theme is food.
What we've been eating and what we like to eat. I decided to make pancakes this week as they have always been one of my favourite foods. Using only flour, milk and an egg, they are extremely easy to make. Pancake day has always been big in our family, and with many topping choices, I chose traditional simplistic lemon and sugar. Since lockdown begun, I've made pancakes many times. Some sweet with golden syrup, others savoury with ham and cheese.
Okay, so today I made cereal, as I do every morning. Cereal, for me, has always been significant, I guess. That sounds kind of weird, but I don't remember a morning where I haven't come downstairs and eaten a bowl of cereal and just kind of relaxed, in the morning. Obviously, the plain old special flakes are always first choice of mine. But no, ever since I was about 7 years old, I can always remember coming downstairs and enjoying a bowl with my mum. I always got up really early, and yeah, there you go. That's the reason I enjoy eating cereal.
So today I am making brownies. These brownies are so tasty. I've made this recipe like 3 or 4 times during quarantine because they're that good. They are super gooey and chocolatey. I'm also adding mini marshmallows to this recipe just because it reminds me of times where I used to have campfires and toast marshmallows with my friends and we would sing, and it was a really, really good time, and can't wait till lockdown's over so we can do that again. My whole family also love brownies, so these will probably be gone in like a day.
So I will start by going to fill up the kettle with water because I'm going to be making a pot noodle, and it's meaningful to me because whenever I'm hungry it's just there. And I'll put the kettle on to boil, then I'll get out my pot noodle. I normally have the beef and tomato one because it's my favourite. I'll take the lid off. And also I'll take the ketchup out. I'll then go and get a fork from the drawer because I can't eat pot noodle without a fork. I will then take out the peas and sometimes the red bits you get in the pot noodle because I really hate peas. It does take a while, but it's worth it. After this, the kettle should be boiled by the time I'm done taking out the peas. I will then pour in the water, and if there's any peas or red bits left over, I'll just go ahead and take them out. After this, I will let my pot noodle sit for 5 minutes. Then I'll take my ketchup packet and I'll pour it in. It does take a while. Then you mix it all together so there's no ketchup bits left. And then my pot noodle is done and ready to eat.
I am making soupa afgolemoni, which is a Greek soup and translates as egg and lemon soup, but it also has rice and chicken in it. This meal is special to me because my mum makes it every time someone is ill, although she doesn't like to admit that we only ever eat it when we're ill. It doesn't look the most appetizing, but trust me, it tastes really good and will make you feel better when you're unwell.
So today I'm making chocolate Rice Krispie cakes, and these are a big part of my childhood because I was a difficult child and I didn't like cake. So my mum would make me chocolate Rice Krispie cakes, being the kind person that she is, and I would always really love them. As the years went on, they actually got quite popular with my friends, and everyone now knows them as my mum's famous chocolate Rice Krispie cakes. I made them for a small local competition at the age of 9 and I came first, so yeah. They're really quick and easy and I really love them, and I definitely recommend them. I drizzled some white chocolate on them because I really like chocolate. If you want, you can put some sprinkles or anything on them, but I definitely think you should put them in the fridge because they're gonna melt. But yeah, bye!
I'd like to show you how to make some homemade fried chicken.
First of all, you need to wash your chicken. Some people like to wash your chicken, some people don't, but I like to wash mine. Then you will put mixed herb seasoning on your chicken and massage it in with your hands. Make sure to cover your chicken all over with seasoning so you don't taste any rawness and all you taste is flavour. Then you'll get your eggs and your flour and do the simple process of putting your chicken into the eggs and into the flour and onto a clean plate. That's your chicken ready to fry. Then you'll pour some oil into the pot and start frying. Make sure to carefully put the chicken into the pot so you don't burn yourself. You may need to ask for parents' guidance. Then you'll check on your chicken every 2 to 3 minutes. And that's your chicken done. Hope you enjoy.
So today I'll be cooking a chicken stroganoff. This is a meal that I've made quite a lot during quarantine, and to be honest, cooking is one of the things right now I'm doing to stop me getting completely bored. One thing I have enjoyed is that because of quarantine, my family are starting to have dinner together every night, which normally doesn't happen, so it's a nice change. Anyway, this is the final product and it ended up tasting really nice, so I hope you enjoyed watching how I made it.
These incredible waffles remind me of my nan's desserts, so I decided to make them. All you need are waffles, toffee sauce, strawberries, a lot of whipped cream, and last but not least, sprinkles.
This is how to make a really easy chocolate cake from scratch. Even if you haven't baked before, this shouldn't be too difficult. First, I'm adding my dry ingredients, my flour, my sugar, and then finally some cocoa powder. Also some bicarbonate of soda, and then just some baking powder. Then I'm adding my wet ingredients, which are just the eggs, and then obviously the milk, and then some oil. I don't recommend doing this, but then I just eyeballed the vanilla extract. Last but not least, just some boiling hot water and then just stir until combined. Pour your cake mixture evenly between the two pans. And obviously don't forget to leave some for yourself. And then just put your pans in at 180 degrees for 30 minutes.
Now for the glaze, I'm just putting 200 grams of dairy milk chocolate and just some plain double cream. By the end, it should look a little bit smoother than this. After half an hour, take your cakes out of the oven to cool. Unfortunately, I couldn't stack the cakes on top of each other because they would have just collapsed. So instead I made 2 separate cakes and then poured the icing on top of each other, and this is how they turned out. All in all, I just love this recipe because it takes me back to my childhood, so I definitely recommend it.
And that was week 7 of our coronavirus time capsule. The week when 2 people from 2 different households were allowed to go out and meet for the first time during quarantine.
See you next time. Bye!
Jesus, okay, I wasn't ready for that.
Oh, too hot. Oh my god, too hot.